do they call it pride when you wake up feeling with so much shame?
Don't know. What's the joke? What's the punchline?
That's it.
That's it?
That's the joke.
That's the punchline?
Yes. I fucked a child and they called me. I didn't fuck a child. Oh my God.
There we go. That's it.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Messy.
We have nothing planned.
We have nothing planned.
You can't do that to me.
No,
They're
you
gonna think I
fucked the
seriously
child.
fucked the
Period.
child.
That's the title of the
They
episode.
were 22. To me, that's a child.
That is a child.
For
That's
me,
kind of a child.
I'm a 30-year-old man. Hi, Courtney, by the way.
Is this a Reese on this mug?
Yes.
I know that's right.
She gave me this for my birthday. Reese only gives gifts from her merch store.
Well, she's the
She said
one, so she's
discount.
gotta give the one type shit.
Yeah.
I also got a tank top that says Reese. And now you know what she does? She knows the person who does the merch at MTV, so she'd be getting free cups from like about all X on the beach shit that they don't even want. And now she gifts them to me, but I'm like, they're free.
They should
They
just be giving the shit to you in the first place.
She did get me a really nice wallet that was designer, and I didn't know who it was. She was like, you know, that's like a $500 wallet. I'm like, oh.
Don't you dare lose that fucking wallet.
I be losing wallets left and right. Every time I think I'm gonna lose it, she freaks out. And
Doing what?
I lose everything. My mind twice a day.
Mike's a mess.
Hence the podcast.
Oh, but yo, I almost fucked a child, 22-year-old.
What? When?
Didn't
Okay.
you? Or did you not?
I did.
You don't check IDs now?
Well,
You old as hell
Here's
now.
the thing. Here is the thing.
Okay, was it a grinder hookup?
No.
No.
It was from the club?
No, it was. Well, I went.
It was
to
at the video store?
I went. It was like
You
an
walked outside and winked at
was
someone and they just walked.
Listen,
right
it was
behind
pride. It was pride. Excuses for
Okay.
everything. It was pride.
Okay, it was pride.
So here's the thing. I just turned 30. Right.
Okay,
Great.
yeah. Welcome.
Thank you. You're 32.
I'm like
I thought you were younger than me.
2.5 weeks older than you, so.
Really?
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, I went to your birthday.
My birthday, dumbass, my birthday's May 5th.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
You were at the damn table singing it with me.
Wow.
A mess.
Wait, because I want to introduce Courtney, but I thought it would be fun. Now I gotta clarify because they're all gonna think I fucked kids.
Yeah, you need to clear that shit up.
No,
Yeah,
I
okay.
just turned 30 and I haven't really registered it yet. I've been kind of spiraling because it's like your midlife crisis is gay.
Okay.
Like I'm dead. I'm old. I'm decrepit. I'm disgusting. Kill me now. Anyway, I go, you know, it's Pride after party. Things go a little frisky. Might have been more than one person, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm fucking this person.
Yeah.
And they called me daddy.
Great.
I'm baby.
Bitch, you thought.
I'm baby.
You're
Bitch,
daddy.
since when?
No,
You became
they
daddy.
called me daddy.
Bitch, you grew this facial hair and you became father.
Became a father.
They
you
called,
got chest hair too
No,
now. You daddy.
No, they called me daddy, and
You're
I literally
You said,
I literally go, how old are you? 22.
He pulled him off his dick.
22. I was like, I was left.
you were twirling in the nursery.
I'm like, I
bitch.
thought you were my age or older. I mean, I knew. God, I would never. Obviously, I don't even like teen porn or anything like that. Remember, like I always think that's disgusting when it's like barely legal.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
ew.
Yeah.
No teen. Once you're like an adult, nothing to look at anything in a teen.
Yeah.
Like 18, 19, even 20.
Yeah, nar.
Normally,
nar.
I like older. I never go for younger.
Yeah, for me, I don't really see myself going for anyone younger than myself. I already act like I'm fucking 16. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, your emotional intelligence has to be a little bit older than myself.
Y'all, we're here with Courtney.
Hi.
From the Circle.
Not the circle, bitch.
From the
YouTube.
The
From
YouTube.
YouTube.
From the Floor is Lava.
From the floor is lava.
From Twitter.
Netflix Angel.
Netflix Angel. And on the Holly Scoop.
Who?
Holly Scoop?
Bitch, that shit's in the grave.
I don't know. You did it. I'm
Oop.
giving you your
Oop.
flowers. You can't. I can't say what you did.
We're
your
talking about your
credentials.
resume.
I don't know.
Bitch, I finished that show one day and then they called me and said, this shit is finished.
Really?
Yes. They didn't know I did the circle. They literally tried to like pull a fast one. We did the show on a Thursday. Our show was Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Third, this is the tea. No one knows this.
Give me
but
the
now
tea.
I'm a quarter of the way through my drink, so now I feel like we can spill the tea.
My nasty drink. I mean.
No, it's good. It's all right. It's all right. We did our show Thursday. We were like, all right, y'all, see you tomorrow for Shambong Friday. Get ready. Da-da-da. The show ended, and then one by one, everyone like in the department got a phone call like,
what?
Bitch, check your bank account because your severance package is there. By the way, you ain't got no motherfucking job. See you never.
At least they give you a severance package.
Yeah, we were salaried. They didn't want to get sued.
You were
bitch.
salaried?
Bitch, I was salaried to talk shit. Yes.
I think, he's the only one out of the three of us here who've been a salary.
had a salary,
employee.
yeah.
I literally had a salary. I had a salary, a severance package. I had vacation time.
What was that like?
Wow.
It was really beautiful. I was able to actually buy groceries and not think about the price. My rent all of a sudden was just paid all of a sudden. I didn't have to worry. It was cute. It was cute.
I'm like, I think I didn't
Benefits.
Benefits?
Benefits?
Yo, I come for benefits.
Literally benefits. I went to Walmart, got some contacts right away.
As a person, like, as a creative, when you meet somebody that has benefits, it's not like super attractive. Yo, dental? I'll suck your dick for dental.
Oh my God.
I will.
Dental's fucking expensive.
I will. And you know who doesn't have dental? 22-year-olds. So I got the fuck out of there.
They gotta graduate first.
Shut up!
They gotta fucking graduate first, bitch.
That's a last year in college.
Oh my God. Why are they here?
He was studying finals while sucking your dick, bitch.
Sucking dick before the diploma.
Sucking dick before the diploma.
When did I become daddy? I don't want to be daddy.
You've been
Too
daddy.
damn bad. That's too damn bad.
How did you guys celebrate Pride? I don't
Pride?
know.
Well, gay agenda with Mac. It's Pride weekend.
See how Mac plans his segments?
That's me. Yeah, that's my
Welcome to
segment.
Messy,
I plan my
Courtney.
segment so
This shit is a
great.
mess.
This is not like your podcast.
No, but it's fun. It's a fun old. It's what I expected.
It's a chat, it's just three boys chatting, three bros chatting.
Yeah, a little bro chat.
Pride weekend just passed, and I did absolutely nothing.
That's fine.
And that's
Pride.
my choice. That's my pride. My pride was making money. Okay.
Ooh.
But I think that's fine. People always comment like, I didn't celebrate Pride because I don't like festivals. I'm like, you don't have to get drunk at a festival to celebrate Pride.
Yeah, stay your ass home.
You can stay. You know how you can celebrate Pride with a pizza and some edibles. We do that every weekend.
Yeah, literally. Actually, that's very much a lifestyle for myself.
How did you celebrate Pride?
Me and my friends went. Well, we said we were gonna go to see the parade, but then we got too drunk, and then we wound up at Rocco's.
Okay.
And then we went to the chapel for a little
It was too crowded, was it not?
It was very crowded.
When did you go? What time?
Like 2 something.
Okay, I went there at 11. No one there. No
11.
line. No line. Because I got lunch with somebody, and then we wanted to stop by for a little drink. And we just like walked in, and I haven't been to the Abbey since I got fired.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
What was that like for you?
They know. I've cried several times. We have a whole podcast called Mike Got Fired.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We had a whole podcast.
That was
me
a couple
crying
years ago.
because it's
Yeah.
literally it's when I got fired right before the pandemic. The low-hand check was gone. I had no backup, and I wasn't making a lot of money bartending at the time. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Whoa.
I was literally freaking. I was taking like production jobs. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and then all of a sudden, like, got on more shows. YouTube started doing great, and now I'm making more money than ever. Eat my dick.
Period. Period. Dot.
I created my own job. I created my life.
Okay.
But the three of us have all created our lifestyles, and that's why I want to sit down with you. I'm proud of us.
How fun!
Can I say, I want to talk about, these are two of my oldest friends. And we all met through the internet.
We're just three girls that got it.
Yeah.
Some of
girls
us,
that get it.
Some of us better than others.
Icon.
Not for long. Not for
Icon.
long. Okay.
I tell Mac all the time, I remember when I had 1,400 subscribers. I was a big deal. I went to VidCon. I was like, where's my golf cart? And Mac, lowly little Mac, 200 subscribers.
Not
Me,
lowly.
Anthony, DeLuca, we were all like, why does no one watch him? He's like funny. Cut to 2 years later, I'm on his tour.
Period. Period, bitch. Period, bitch. Period.
We
Period.
have a podcast. And this one over here, we met originally over Twitter.
Yeah, over Twitter.
And then you lived near me in Jersey, so we went out. I think we met up for the first time in New York. Was that correct?
Yes, it was playlist Tri-State.
Yes.
And I didn't have tickets
Oh,
to the event,
RIP.
but the pre-party. And then I showed up to the hotel, and I was like, bitch, we're hanging out. And you were like, come upstairs for a drink.
And that's how it's done. I knew you. At the beginning, you did YouTube. Do you still do YouTube? What's your main thing?
My main thing will be YouTube again. I'm working with my new management to bring my live show to the studio.
Okay.
Rich really said, I have a team.
Yeah, he's moving on up.
I'm about to sign with new management.
He said professional lighting.
I want to be better.
Netflix does
I've been
things.
raggedy for too long.
Well, look what Netflix does to you. Look what Netflix does to you.
Yeah. I used to just be like a bitch,
levels
gap
you
tooth
out.
bitch, and now I'm just...
You're not gonna gap tooth.
Well, not anymore, because I went to the dentist. Shout out to Dr. Gabe. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Now I'm just a reality personality podcast host. You know, does it all kind of girl, quirky, quirk. You know? Don't you agree?
I do agree. And every time I get drunk around them, I get emotional. I get emotional with Max sometimes, Courtney too, because I'm like, I'm always proud of my friend's success. And I love how when I first came to LA, Courtney was the first person I stayed with in LA. Before I saw Mac and you made fun of my nose job and left me and
I
walked
didn't
away.
make fun of your nose job.
That's the first thing he said to me ever when
First
he met me in
thing-
person.
Wow, what a schnoz.
Okay, we've known each other for like a couple years before we saw each other in person.
On Twitter.
And like the last conversation we had before we saw each other in person, you talked about your nose job that you got. And so literally when I walked up to him at a party, we saw each other at a
Tell the
party.
whole story, man.
And I
Tell the
walked
whole
up to him, literally, no, I was invited to the party. He just weaseled his way in.
Me.
I
to
walked
this
in
day.
with my
Us for most of our career.
I walked in with
Literally.
my entourage of teenagers at the time. Because we were teenagers, and I just literally the first thing I said to him was, "How's your nose job?" Like
Monster.
in
Not
front of him,
monster.
and like, who are you? You were in front of other people.
Oh yeah, I was at Ryan Thomas Woods.
Yeah, you were with
That was
Ryan.
my friend
and them.
Ryan Woods. And you know, let me just point out, my nose used to look great, but that was before I did a lot of cocaine.
Are you
fucked
sure?
it up.
I fucked it up. I think it cut.
Choices.
But I mean, now I don't. It's just still fucked up. Because apparently, this is something I learned from Maurice.
What?
If you get a nose job, you can't do cocaine.
Why?
Because it'll make your nose collapse.
Oh.
Oh, it's giving Michael.
It's giving, like, what happens is when they go in there.
It's
We're giving Michael. Wait, what? What?
You got it.
What?
There we go.
What?
No, they never got a nose job. What are you talking about? They were natural. That was
Michael
natural.
Jackson.
Oh, bitch.
When you said
Oh.
collapse, bitch, Michael Jackson
No,
shit caved
yeah.
in like the fucking attic.
Michael just got a nose.
R.I.P. A
It
legend.
wasn't just Michael Jackson. It was the entire family got a nose job, so they can act like they never got a nose job. Well, everyone knew they had a fucking nose job. They all got it, so they act like it was like a natural thing they all had.
Do you
But they
think he
all
made
had the
them all
same
do
nose.
it?
I think so.
You think you like, I'm getting
I
some
think
paying for all
like
you get a nose
it was like
job?
Michael Jackson's record label or something. It was like, get a nose job. So the entire family was like, we're all gonna get it. So out of nowhere, the entire Jackson family just had a new nose. And it was like, oh, it's natural. We all grew into it. It's like, bitch, no.
Oh, how many times have you met somebody in LA? They've had all the work done, and they're like, I'm natural. I haven't got anything. Look.
That's definitely happened to me.
The housewives, a little Botox and filler.
They'd be like, oh, I just got a little bit. Bitch, you look like a fucking E.T. Like, I can't with y'all.
But yeah, no, if you get a nose job, you can't do drugs. I wish someone would have told me that.
Because then you would have kept your old nose.
No, your old nose was broken.
No,
right?
probably
Your
honestly,
old nose was broken?
Your old nose
honestly,
was busted.
it
Right?
was. I mean, the deviated septum was bad, but now I still can't breathe because of the drugs. Which is like, don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs,
But this
kids.
is why. But to be honest, at that time, even if someone told me that would have happened, I would have been like, not to me, and done it anyway. Hi, people. Everyone, just listen.
You're fucking hard.
Welcome to Messy.
Is that what you sound like when you sleep?
I can't breathe when I sleep.
Do you snore when you sleep?
Bitch, you got a sleep apnea?
Yeah.
Oh,
It got to the point where
That kills people.
I remember like let's just talk about drugs. It's pride. It's pride.
It's pride.
That's
Drugs.
fine.
Drugs.
So, okay.
When I
It's alright.
used to do the drugs, it was like I can only go on one nostril because the other one was so like it just collapsed. So I literally can't breathe out of my left side of my
So
nose.
you have a collapsed nostril. You can't reconstruct a nostril?
I got my nose job to fix my deviated septum so I could breathe, and then I did drugs afterwards, and then it collapsed again.
You asshole.
Yeah.
That's what your ass
How
gets.
dare you.
No, over $7,000 wasted.
Down the drain.
Y'all, if you don't just
And now I gotta probably
smoke
get a new
weed
one.
and call it a day.
Yeah, smoke weed and call it a day.
And have a cute cocktail because...
Listen, I have demons. Okay, I have demons.
Well, bitch, you better channel your inner Buffy. Nobody want to
is
hear
what
that shit. Your ass 30
mushrooms
years
are
old.
for,
Well, no, I
baby.
love nowadays.
Uh-huh.
I love listen.
Just
Mac-
some mushrooms and meditation.
I will say this, Mac.
I love
I'll
a
tell
shroom
the
moment.
stories about Courtney. Has literally I've had come downs on Courtney's couch. Like I've literally called Courtney and be
Really?
like, I used to come to Courtney's couch when Courtney's couch. I used to come to Courtney's couch.
The glamorous sectional.
When I would go out, I would get fucked up, I would make mistakes, and then would go and have a little psychotic breakdown on the couch at Courtney's, and he would be there just like consoling me. He would get me pizza, and we get high, and we watch like just shows to forget about our lives.
Everyone needs a cupcake friend.
Yeah, I would be crying over some man that wasn't even mine, and Courtney be in the corner like, he ain't shit. He ain't shit, Mike. He ain't even on that. And I'm like, no, you know what you're talking about. He's perfect. He's perfect. I'm nobody.
You right.
Jesus.
But those moments have made you the man you are
the
today.
The daddy you are today.
Shut the fuck up. No, the thing is,
The
listen,
father.
don't do as I do as I say. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them yourself. And that's why, we talk about it.
Yes. It's good to talk about it.
But I will say, like, look, I like how I met you and to see your success and grow. And then Courtney was one of the first people I stayed with. And one thing we've always talked about is our love for reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
And how, like, I came out here because I was trying to get on Big Brother. You always auditioned for Big Brother. And now, like, I'm doing a bunch of shows. Courtney's doing multiple shows. And I'm like, oh, my God, 5 years. Look, all my friends are succeeding.
Come on, before 30.
I mean, I'm growing. I grow like an old man's boner. It's very slow. But we're going. We going up.
I guess same.
Same. I do need some Viagra. I need like some kind of spike. Not real. No, I'm not that old. My channel. Like
some Viagra.
I cannot.
Did you do? Is there any highlights for Pride? I kind of cut you off.
Yeah, you guys like your weekends. We were talking about your weekends.
Sorry,
for me, I just went to the club and then I ended my shit with Shake Shack. Like you texted me and I was like, "Bitch."
Oh, what time did I text you?
Bitch, like in the afternoon. You said, "Where are you? You said, "Are you out and about?" I said, "Not Mike fucked up somewhere asking me about."
I was at Doheny Room. I was at Doheny Room. Here's the thing about Doheny Room. My friend Sam was like,
"What is Doheny Room?"
Doheny Room is
it's
a room called Doheny.
Bitch, get into it,
girl. Doheny, don't you know her?
Don't you know her?
It's her room, girl.
Miss Doheny. No, but my friend was like, I got us a table. Come hang out at Doheny Room, and I was like, cute. But what happened is that event started at 6. There was also a circuit party going on in a different location.
Oh, no.
But they canceled it last minute and switched that to Doheny Room. So about 2 hours into my cute little like Pride moment sitting there, all of a sudden the circuit muscle queens came in and Michael was like,
that shit turned upside down.
I was
bitch.
like, not again. No. Everyone's like, you want some Molly? And I was like, yes, but I need to go.
Oh my God.
Leave. Because I'll say yes.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember like one thing I used to do, someone would be like, oh, you look like you're coming down. Just open your mouth. And I'd be like, what is it? And they're like, it's more. And I'm like, okay.
Not it's ask. More, bitch.
And I'm not Brittany, bitch. Like I'd wake up.
It's a refill.
You said, gimme.
I said, oh, gimme more. I would literally wake up. They'd be like, I remember I had to go to the doctor once and they're like, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. A bunch of stuff. I'm so proud I made it to 30. Let me tell you something.
Me too. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I done made it. I'm alive. Win.
And yo ass gonna stay alive.
I once.
Right?
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Right.
We're taking it day by day. I will say once I got too drunk and I couldn't drive and I was throwing up, but I thought I could go home and I was like, I can't drive my car. So I started throwing up and then I called Courtney to come get me. He gets to the car, but Courtney doesn't know how to drive.
Bitch, I'm fucking SpongeBob. So imagine calling your SpongeBob cupcake friend to come rescue your ass. And my ass is running like fucking Lassie, bitch, down the street. Oh, I'll find you, Mike. I find this bitch in a pile of vomit at the bottom of his fucking car. And he's like, it's all right. Just drive my car over into the parking lot. I'm like, no, Mike, I can't do that. He's like, no, it's okay if you don't have your license. Just drive my car. I'm like, no, bitch, you don't understand. I can't drive your car. Because I can't drive it.
I couldn't register. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Disaster.
I'm like, I can't formulate sentences. I'm like, what do you mean you can't just drive the fucking car?
I can't drive. Like, I
As
can't.
You're just sitting there in your vomit.
Me, I don't care at that point. I'm like, floor it.
Oh, my God.
How do you guys, have you ever met before this? Yes, you have.
Have we ever met? Hi.
About it.
I'm Mac.
I'm
nice
starting
to meet
conversation.
you.
I'm not actually asking. Let's talk about how you two met.
How did we meet, Mac?
I don't know. Twitter?
Yeah.
Mutuals? I think it was through Mike. I'm not even sure.
I feel like we all had like similar friends at one point. And then I feel like I would see your content. And then I feel like I DM'd you at one point and I was like, bitch, you about to be that girl. Or something to that
something
extent.
along I remember we followed each other and you DM'd me.
And then you became that girl.
I became that girl. I feel like I found you did a video on something.
I was doing a video.
Like some trend that I think we were all doing. And then I remember I found you and I was like, oh, another black creator, another black gay. Yes, hello, let's follow each other. And
I feel like back then
history.
I was just like making whatever the fuck. So I appreciate you even following me back then because it was just a lot of this going on. I felt like I didn't really have like a lot of direction, like, you know. Mm-hmm. And I always admired that.
I mean, I still don't.
But I always felt like you did though, and that was admirable.
I tried. Yeah, I tried.
Can I start a fight?
Go
You know
ahead.
that he's getting paid to go to VidCon? He's not.
I'm not even going. How about that?
They're
They're paying me to promote it, but they won't give me a hotel room. So I'm not going to pay $1,200 for a hotel
that's where they get
to
you.
go to
That's
VidCon.
the trick.
Oh, no.
I'm not doing that. So they get their deliverables, and I'll be at home.
Dude, Courtney said this at his
Cocktail.
dinner, and Ricky Dillon almost lost his damn near mind.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, not me shutting Playlist and VidCon down for like a decade and never getting a check.
Oh,
Here's
no.
Courtney Revolution.
Yeah, just walking
The
in.
who's that who hasn't uploaded in like 4 months?
How is okay? I've never really I've never gone to VidCon. I've only gone to Playlist.
You've never gone to VidCon?
You want to VidCon?
No, because it's a bunch of
going
kids.
this year?
Are you going with me?
No, Playlist is the kids one. VidCon's the one for the adults.
VidCon is very adult.
Right?
It's very business
Playlist
forward.
is the one for the kids.
Yeah.
All these years I've been begging your ass to go to events. Now you're going to go to the event the year I don't go. The
Well,
one time I don't go.
Well, first of all, you were invited, and this is the first year I was invited through Mac.
all these years I've seen your ass at VidCon and Mike wasn't with your ass.
Yeah, oops.
Well, because I think I was doing stuff. I do stuff. I don't know about you.
Fuck what you doing?
I don't know. It should be.
You were bartending all the time.
I was always bartending. Probably.
Yeah, you were working.
Like I do stuff. Unlike this one, for someone whose name is Mac, does it? He doesn't do much.
He does enough to be invited, bitch.
That's it.
He does
I
enough.
change lives.
Mac does enough.
I inspire generations. I trailblaze.
He blazing trails.
I'm blazing trails, bitch. Blazing weed and
I've never
trails.
done VidCon though. I've never like I was always felt like it wasn't. I didn't know it wasn't kids.
It's okay. This is how I describe the difference between
Tell me.
Playlist and VidCon.
Tell me.
VidCon is very businessy, very adulty, very what are your numbers? Oh, show me your niche and blah 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 blah. Playlist Live is like, bitch, where the shots?
Yeah.
And the fans are like sleeping outside your hotel room.
I say
and,
Playlist
like,
Live is like the Warp Tour of
Yes.
content creation conventions.
I just remember.
You can black out comfortably at
Oh,
Playlist
really?
Live, and I
Yes.
have many times.
Oh, but I
been
stay
on,
in the rooms.
I've been on hella edibles, just walking around Playlist
I come
Live.
to, oh, bitch, I'm coming out. Bitch, if I like you and I see your ass at Playlist Live, I'm blacked out and I'm coming out and I'm telling you how much I love you, period. I think you're great.
I just felt old. I remember I went to Playlist when I was in college, and I felt like I was too old. I don't know. I felt like I didn't
everybody
fit
that's
in.
old gonna be in the party. So
Because- well,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get into the party at the time.
damn, then you were feeling old.
And I was
feel that.
I was like
feeling
stuck
old.
outside the party. I couldn't get in. I was sitting there with my girlfriend at the time, who was like, "This is kind of embarrassing." I had a whole 2,000 subscribers and thought, like, "Where's my golf cart?" I'm telling you. I'm like, "What is going on?"
Where's
That's
my golf
That's why I'm
cart?
excited to go with Mac because I'm gonna get that golf cart.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
make
not
my
golf carts
10-year-old
anymore. It's
fantasy
like
live.
black vans.
What?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fancy
for-
shit.
oh, at VidCon.
At
it's a- yeah,
VidCon.
you
Because
get
they
a
got
little-
to
you get a little
transport us a
suburban.
mile.
Yeah, it's a suburban.
I'm
And
gonna
you be blacked out.
I'm gonna be on making a vlog or something and be like, "Look at my van."
Bitch.
You know, I did that this weekend. I was gonna make a Pride vlog, and Arise was hosting because she's Arise. She always hosts.
Uh-huh.
We talk about Arise once a podcast. So we just have to. That bitch. Can I tell you that bitch had a fucking trailer next to
Good.
next to Lil Kim and Cupcake?
She deserves.
No, she doesn't.
Why
Where
not?
the fuck is my trailer, bitch?
What have you done, bitch?
More than her.
What trail have you blazed?
No, I was joking. I was so happy for her. I walked up. I'm like, "You have a trailer next to Lil Kim and Cupcake?" She goes, "Yes, bitch. I'm introducing them."
Hello.
We go into her trailer. She's like talking about how she's so fed up with all this production. She's doing her makeup. She's got her team being like, "You're gorgeous. You killed it. You're everything." And I'm in the back like, "Can I have some of that vodka?
Me.
Can I have some of that free?" I was like eating her snacks because she didn't eat. She don't eat. She's a Reese.
Stupid.
I was eating all them
Yeah,
snacks.
she's eat.
I was drinking all those things, and then once I got my fill, I left.
I believe it. I
And I
believe
went
it
to twirl
100%.
with the girls. I went to twirl with the girls. It was fun.
You just hung out. I should have came. I want to hang out backstage.
Well, she only was able to get me the artist pass.
I could have found a way.
Wow.
I'm
If
joking
there's
now.
one thing I'm good at schmoozing, I could schmooze my way into most things.
I can't.
It's because of your personality.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually people say it's because of something else, but personality, I'll take it.
Okay.
Bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
Messy.
Y'all know what's up at this point. This podcast is sponsored by Raycon. So lately I've been listening to a lot of Bjork. You know that ain't nothing different, ain't nothing new. That is one of my favorite artists of all time. Hello, hi, have you seen me? And it's been great. One of the reasons it's been great to listen to is because I use my Raycon wireless earbuds to do it. Raycon everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these earbuds are so comfortable and they will not budge. Trust me, they don't fall out. They don't budge. Raycons offer 3 sound profiles to match what you're listening to, plus noise isolation and awareness mode, so you can choose to be immersed in sound or be able to hear your surroundings when you need to. Raycon has been sponsoring us for what feels like 2 years now. I don't even know, but thank you guys so much for coming back over and over again. I do endorse Raycons. I like listening to music. I love the bass that they offer. They offer like a different enhanced sound to bass than any other earbuds I've ever tried, and so I absolutely am obsessed with them because of that alone. But they also have so many other great things to them, including 8 hours of playtime and 32-hour battery life. Then when you need to charge, it's super easy. You can even do it wirelessly. And this is a huge selling point. With Raycon, you get the same quality as other premium audio brands, but at half the price. Yes. Really. But that doesn't mean they won't last. I've seen people talking about their Raycons falling 3 stories, getting lost in the rain and snowstorms, and still working afterwards. It's no wonder Raycon everyday earbuds have over 49,000 5-star reviews. Check out Raycon wireless earbuds, and I guess you're going to leave a 5-star review yourself too. Go to buyraycon.com/messypod today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/messypod, MESSYPOD, to score 15% off. Buyraycon.com/messypod. And thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this episode. Now back to it.
So you've lived in LA.
Yes, I think maybe
we're not new to LA. I've been here for almost 6 years. You've been here for.
I would have been here for 6 years in about 5 days from today.
Oh wow!
Ooh,
So it's really the time.
an anniversary.
I think I came to visit for the first time before I lived here. Right when you moved here, I think I came in like July.
Yeah, it was that like first summer. I don't even think I had like a whole bunch of furniture in my house yet.
And he was already doing it. He was like, we're gonna go to WeHo, and I've never been to WeHo before. I was afraid to walk into the Abbey.
Yeah, we did do all of that. Ooh, that
You,
evening.
me-
That evening.
Oh, that was a fun evening. It was you, me, Ricky. I think Donovan.
I
think Donovan was here.
Donovan was not here yet.
Oh.
It was me, you, Ricky, Aaron, someone we won't name,
Oop.
and
Nameless.
we all went out to the Abbey.
We went to the Abbey, and then there was the Blow Party across the street, which wasn't a sex party.
Oh yeah,
But Blow Party used to be lit.
Yeah, because Blow played hip hop, and that was like the one place like on the strip before I had started going to Toronto that played hip hop.
And all the bartenders were in jock straps.
Yeah, they were hot.
That was fun. You know Billy Estes from Lohan? He used to bartend there in a jockstrap.
Really?
He used to tell me, he's like, that's why he loves the gays. They tip him so well. But he was a straight boy.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Billy got that good butt.
Coin.
Well, I am so sick of straight guys with good butts. That's homophobic. And
Not homophobic, bitch.
It's against the movement.
It's rude. It's
Put
rude.
those buns away, bitch.
It is
How
rude.
dare you?
So, okay, after being here for almost 6 years, what is something you've learned by being in LA? Because you're originally an East Coaster.
Yes. Something I've learned, and it's very simple and it's very easy. If you give up, you don't get it.
I was literally going to say tenacity.
If you give up and you don't get it, a lot of people I know have come out here with their idea set up and everything is very concrete and very structured, and they're not go with the flow, and it doesn't happen for them very quickly, and then they pack that shit up and go home. And I'm not that girl.
What about you, Mac? What advice do you have to give to people who want to move to LA? Something different, because Mac gets mad. Mac gets mad when the
No, that's
girls
exactly
come
why I get mad. People come here and expect things to happen in like 2 seconds, and that has
Yes.
never been a thing.
No, you still gotta work.
Understand that Emma Stone was living in her car for like a year and a half before she got her first role here in Los Angeles.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, these people like have to work for it. They work from nothing, and you have to be able to like. When you come to LA, you have to be comfortable off the idea of hitting rock bottom.
Yes.
Or you're just going to leave. You
guys-
know?
They saw my rock bottom. I
Yeah.
got fired from the Abbey. I'm like,
You publicized
my
it.
first job here was working at Andrew Christian, the underwear store. I was working at the underwear store. I
yes,
wasn't
I
even a
remember
model.
that.
I was just
I
selling
forgot.
underwear.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even get past orientation because I got hired at the Abbey, and I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, period.
But I would bartend. I worked in production during the day. I would bartend at night, and I was doing YouTube also full time while not making a cent. I didn't make a cent off YouTube for almost 10 years.
That's wild.
But I stuck around, bitch.
And now look at you.
We've had friends that have come and gone. You hustled. What are some of the hustle things you done? What are some jobs you worked before?
My
Tell
My first job was Urban Outfitters. I worked there for a shift and a half, and then I left because it was awful. Okay. Then I worked for a year at Panera Bread making Chipotle chicken sandwiches.
I love I love their fucking bread bowls.
And then, I just worked there, so I know what. Bitch, ain't nobody want that chicken out that bag, bitch. And then one of my favorite jobs was my barista job at the Harvest Bar, where I made acai bowls and protein shakes and all of that.
You made me a few protein shakes. They were good as fuck.
I know, bitch. Taste. And then my last job was like the Holly Scoop, the talking about celebrities, the Kim Kardashian for a career.
Because I remember that was like a big deal for you because it was the first salaried one, and you were talking about gossip and media and pop culture, which is something that you're just naturally talented.
Yeah, I had someone that was kind of like telling me like, you should just be a drama channel. Yeah. And before I knew it, that person was gone, and that Holly Scoop job listing came up, and I was like,
And now you're part of the people that people make drama channels about.
Yeah. Very strange.
I have a question because me and Courtney, we were talking again because me and Courtney didn't talk for like a year.
Bitch, you gonna tell the story everywhere we go.
If you want,
he gonna tell the story everywhere we go.
If you guys want to hear that story, I was a guest on Courtney's podcast.
Okay.
Actually, do you want to give a quick shout out? And what's the
bleeding into different podcasts, cross pollination.
Yes, tell them about your podcast real quick.
Okay, so I have this podcast with my friend Savannah, who I did the show The Circle on Netflix with.
On the Netflix
with. And it's called Homecoming Queens, and we had Mike on, and we talked about all kinds of reality TV mess. The drama mama. And it's really good. You should listen.
So yeah, go check out there. Even me and Courtney talk about our own personal history and stuff. Yes. We had our own drama, and I talk about it over there. So you guys should go listen and pick a side. It should be mine. Cancel Courtney.
You should pick Mike's side. Don't spoiler alert.
Go watch this thing, but don't follow it.
You are stupid.
Leave a 1 star.
Bitch. Shut up. Bitch.
So, okay, you did this podcast with someone you met on Netflix. How the fuck did you get cast on Netflix?
I applied.
How did that work?
Dead ass is how it works.
I never applied for a show. It just happened. So tell me how that process goes.
So basically, I lived with an awful roommate, and he was playing EDM, and I waited for him to pause his EDM, and then I opened up my work laptop, and I opened up Photo Booth. And I clicked it, and I went, "Hi, I'm Courtney, and I love to spill the tea." Yeah, Photo Booth. They do the videos, right?
You did it on Photo Booth?
It was a 58-second video with no edits.
Really, it has to be a minute-long video.
Yeah, it was 58 seconds. I literally just was like, "Hey, girl, I'm Courtney, and girl, I'm that girl, and you're not gonna be a little sneaky, but you should pick me because da 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 da. Anyway, you gonna want me because da 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 da, and that's it. Bam.
I'll spill the tea, hunty."
You know that they also interviewed me and Mac for that season of The Circle. Neither of us got it, but this bitch did.
Of course.
At least one of us,
one of us got it.
There's like people within the Netflix reality universe now that were like also almost casted. Like people I also know that like friends I've met, they were like, "Oh, I almost was casted for season 2 of The Circle," and I'm like, "Damn."
Well, also, I'm not saying that to take away because I would always get mad when I was on Lohan. People would love to be like, "I also got called for that," and I'm like, "Yeah, what else didn't you book?"
Yeah, exactly. That's because
let me talk about this audition I didn't get.
Like there's a handful of people for The Circle specifically because they like bulk film The Circle.
Yes,
it's one building. You know,
it was seasons 2 and 3 back to back.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that were getting called for that.
They just don't decide who is going to be on what season until you do your player profile shoot.
Okay.
So like they were telling everyone they were on season 2, and then if you did not perform when your player profile shoot was shot, then you were either moved to season 3 or moved back to your motherfucking house.
So basically, everyone on Circle season 3 was a flop, and Courtney says that they suck. Courtney is on here live.
Courtney got beef.
No, bitch. These are my friends. Goodbye. Love y'all down. No, the people that were the flops were the people that never made it to camera. They were the people that had to fly all the way out to England, stay in a quarantine apartment for 2 weeks, film a player profile shoot, and then some of them had to sit all the way through halfway through season 3 before they were even sent home. Because they'll keep you. Yeah. They'll be like, "Well, girl, the game started for season 2. We don't know when you're gonna go in." But that's what they were saying. They'll be like, "We don't know when you're gonna go in, but bitch, you gonna miss Halloween because you're gonna be out here if you want to stay."
You know, Challenge does that too. Like they'll have alternates. Like if someone, they'll keep them around during the entire 3 months of filming.
Am I getting paid?
Well, you'll get paid like a week to stay in each week to stay in quarantine.
I need 5 G's a week if y'all want me out there in Argentina just sitting there twiddling my thumbs
but
with no
Wi-Fi. But it's also
Wi-Fi.
because of COVID. Like if someone, say they have their main cast, they'll also fly out like 10 people just in case someone by chance gets COVID during travel and they can't go on, then one of the alternates gets on.
You know what? I think I just want to be an alternate. I don't want to be on the show. I just want to go and get paid.
I can't say why.
I just be in the hotel. Can I?
Some money.
Can I do that?
Yeah, literally.
I don't want to jump off a cliff. MTV, hold on. Maybe let me call y'all back because hold on. Let me email my sis.
I could be
because hold on. An alternate position
challenge.
is sounding like something I could be. You know,
let me tell you.
Let me get some Instagram photos out in the rainforest or something while y'all
no,
go
they
and
take
do
your
all
phone.
of that.
They take your phone.
Oh no,
I'll be home. Damn.
Yeah.
I'll be home.
You have no phone in quarantine.
Damn. They
Jesus.
tried it.
I will say there was something I did an alternate for. I can't say what.
Because
we don't know if I got on the show or not. We're gonna have to wait and
we'll
find
have
out.
to see.
Oh, you know. I told you.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Oh.
You know. But there was something I did, and honestly, it was fabulous. I did have a rule though because I was called last minute to be an alternate for something, and I was like, I need my phone, I need my computer, I need this much money. And bitch, I got it. So I was like,
damn.
I called Mac. I literally called Mac
all the time. Be like, I'm bored. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No, what do you mean?
Like, fuck am I gonna do for you?
Like, I'm just
I'm
sitting
bored.
here doing nothing. I'm bored.
No, I like when I called and found out of the show. I'm like, I have to leave in 6 hours. I literally got a call.
Oh yeah,
I got a call. They were like,
first call you're talking about.
yeah, for the second for this alternate position, they were like,
I was playing a drinking game with my boyfriend. We were taking shots. I was like 4 shots deep. I was pretty drunk a bit, and then I get a call at like 9 p.m.
I gotta
go on a
plane. I gotta go.
Being like, I have to leave in 6 hours. I'm going to a different country. Can you handle the podcast for like 2 months?
2 months?
yes.
And I was like, sure.
It was a lot of money. I can't say how much. I'll tell you after.
He told me the money, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, Mac was like, go.
I was like, okay, yeah, whatever.
But also, mind you, I was only supposed to be there a week. I was only supposed to be there a week, and I didn't think I was getting on the show. They were like, you're probably not going to get on. We just need somebody to be there. We're going to pay you this much money to sit there for a week. So I was like, I threw my dirty camper clothes in a suitcase and left.
Damn.
And that was it. And then all of a sudden something happened where they're like, well, we're sending all the alternates home, but we're going to keep you. I'm like, why? They're like, we just need backup. And I was like, okay. Cut to me being there for 6 weeks. I'm like in the bathroom of the hotel filming podcasts with Mac. Remember that?
Yeah.
The Christmas special?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
What?
We're going to see where that's going to go. Bitch. And let me tell you something. When they kept me, when I tell you it was the same island we shot X on the Beach. So that's little.
Not Home Sweet Home.
It was the same island we did X on the Beach. I go out there and they put us in a nice hotel. That's how you know they must like these people on the show. I didn't know who it was. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, y'all really just treated us like shit on X on the Beach, for no reason. And production's like, we don't know what you're talking
They
about.
always
like,
have the coin.
Starved us. You starved us. You didn't even give me Netflix. I threatened them that I was going to kill myself. Trigger warning. I was going to kill myself. I said, if I don't get a fucking fire stick, I'm going to go on the balcony and say I was kidnapped.
Wait a
And then I'm
minute.
going to jump and I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to say it's MTV's fault.
You couldn't get a fire stick?
They wouldn't give me a fire stick. They took our fire sticks away because somebody found out how to go on the internet on the fire stick. So they punished all of us. And I'm like, I'm a full 30-year-old adult.
Oh my
Give me my
God.
fucking fire stick. I'm going to tell you, were you nice to production? Because I was a bitch.
I'm going to tell you right now. Production, they were my BFFs to this day.
Okay.
Like, I will call them for tacos soon.
Well, Lohan ones I will. And they still made me out to be a sexual predator. They're like, you exposed yourself to kids, you got naked. I'm
That's
like, it's a
that
nude
MTV
beach in Greece.
That's that MTV shit. You signed up for that.
They're monsters. Okay, so I want to I keep taking up the conversation.
Not monsters.
They are monsters. Production people are monsters. Savannah even said. Because you know what? Producers don't have to like you because they don't do casting.
You know?
She literally said.
Production. Everyone is going to feel differently based on their experiences with production. My experiences with production have always been positive because I just fucking did half of what they wanted me to do and half of what I wanted to do, which made for great TV. You either do too little or you do too much. And I think that the reason why my ass was a finalist was because I was able to straddle the line between, okay, girl, we'll follow your main shit over here, but by the way, we're going to add some razzle and dazzle on my messy ass on this side over here. And it just is what it is.
You're a good middle ground. My problem is I give too much, and then they can edit me however they want,
Yeah.
and I get mad about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, my manager's literally like, you have to stop giving them enough to edit you.
Your
however
ass
you
is
want.
screaming and flailing and punching,
Screaming
and
at a
flipping,
Reese.
and
I'm talking now. How dare you? Everybody's gonna talk. You would treat your clothes better than you treat me.
get his ass.
I'm being dragged.
Get his ass.
Crime.
Get him again for me.
How dare you? How dare you? But okay, first of all, on both shows, I only cry when people talk about relationships. That's a sore subject for me. I only have one weakness.
I think I lost because I didn't cry on my show.
Really? Mm-hmm. Tell me, okay, what was the hardest thing about filming The Circle?
The hardest thing about filming The Circle was being hungry.
What? They don't feed
They
you?
don't. I mean, you got.
No, I can't cook. No, they'll get you whatever you want. Like they go to the supermarket for you every day. I can't eat. I literally can't cook.
You said, "Bitch, how am I going to survive without Postmates?"
Courtney, you can't
Deliveroo, bitch. I need my takeaway, bitch. I cried until they brought me Nando's, bitch.
Not Nando's.
I cried. They had to bring me to the psychologist. Y'all want to know why I was bitchy? I'm hypoglycemic and I was hungry.
Oh no!
Courtney, you can't drive. You can't cook. How are you alive?
Pure icon.
I'm
energy.
a bad bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
It's amazing.
obviously, I made it this far.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
did.
iconery jumped out. Like period. Like I don't need no fucking license, bitch. I don't need to fucking cook.
You're right. You live in a day and age where there's Postmates.
Pay a bitch to bring my shit.
Exactly.
Until I
Yeah.
go on TV.
We are feeding into the economy to help other people. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I'm too busy trying to make it. You know, I gotta feed these kids. You bring me food, I give you tip. I've tipped 25%, bitch.
Okay, speak on it. Speak on it. Y'all have this good coin.
I don't.
That was,
what you're talking about.
but that was really fucking hard. I was fucking hungry all the time, and also not realizing how reality TV worked. I really thought I could just go in and be like, I want to talk to Savannah, circle message, and that's just not how the shit works.
No.
Well, that show is hard. Like I could never do The Circle, and I give you credit because you and I are very much so like face-to-face interactive people.
Yes.
To sit in a room and not be able to do that is hard.
But it was fun. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but like, how do you like not physically interact with people and still make good TV? I do because when I go on a
You're a
reality show,
fucking YouTuber. Answer the
I
question
know,
yourself.
You can do that.
I'm way too confrontational. If someone says some bitch in a chat, if someone's being nasty, if I get some Tara Alicia shit like you had to deal with going at me in a chat, I'm a psychopath. You guys have seen proven
They're gonna
record.
egg you on and then tell you your ass can't leave, and then
No.
you send a message.
Oh,
and
tell me I can't leave. Good luck. Good luck telling me what I can and
Mike,
can't do.
are you gonna fly 10 hours
I flew 15 hours to Mykonos and did the same thing.
for MTV, bitch? Are you gonna waste your Netflix opportunity flying 10 hours to confront somebody for a TV show about a game?
Was I given alcohol to calm down?
No, because they're only gonna give you alcohol to rile you up.
I don't know.
So all the dramatic parts of The Circle, just understand that there was probably alcohol involved.
I will say MTV, I'm a little bit of a stickler because I don't care about being on an MTV show. I only do it for the money. But a Netflix show, I do it for free. Because there's gain.
There
and
is.
it's more, it's like,
Like
it would
little bit of gain.
It would
Netflix, understand if you come across this, I'm gonna need my coin straight up. Period. Don't ring my line
It would
unless
be
you got the
nice.
bag.
So what was like the hardest thing about like the strategy, like being in that room the whole time? How do you explain to me the game? I don't really understand.
What do you mean, bitch?
I don't understand.
It's a popularity contest. You want to be the most popular bitch. The cast votes at certain points during the show after a game or whatever. That usually reveals your alliances.
Okay.
Like you vote for the top two influencers, and then those two players go in and vote somebody out.
Did you do yourself or did you wear a catfish?
I was myself, but I lied about my occupation. I said I was a barista instead of the Holly Scoop bitch. Even though literally my profile picture has the Holly Scoop logo in it. LOL.
Well, you were a barista, so I wasn't fully lying.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you were able to fully do the sneaky.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
But they tried to play me. They wouldn't let me bring in my coffee recipe book.
That's how they-
Y'all thought.
If you were on The Circle, would you go in as yourself or someone else?
My audition was I was going to go in as Oliver, my roommate at the time.
Ooh,
That-
moment
I was
of the
going to
week,
catfish
Oliver.
as my roommate, and they were into it. They were really into it. But I don't know what happened.
But wait, what's your sad thing?
I didn't have a sad thing.
And that's why your ass is not on the show.
No, what they really wanted me to do was talk about the race difference. That's what they kept on asking me about.
Season 3.
Yeah, they wanted me to bring, because Oliver was white and I was black. And they were like, a black man catfishing as a white guy.
But
so why did you choose him? I'm like,
that happened. They did that on The Circle. And
yeah, they did that.
She flopped. No shade. No shade. Yolanda,
they found
no
somebody
shade.
else.
No shade, no shade, no shade, no shade.
Damn.
Interesting. You should just go in as yourself.
Just go in as yourself.
Just go in as
but
yourself.
It's me.
Yeah. Do what the Spice
Should I
Girls
do
are
it? Should I
doing.
do The Circle?
I think you'd be great at The Circle.
Yeah. I think that you should. And I don't think
the final round of interviews.
you did the run through of the test round or whatever.
I don't know what I did. I was sitting on my computer opening up Skype a bunch of times, and then out of nowhere, like everything was going great, and then out of nowhere I got a random call from a different producer who asked me like, "Oh, what if you went in as like a hot black guy?" And that's when I knew, oh, I'm over. I was like, oh, they want me to change my catfish. Oh, it's over. Out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, they literally called me out of nowhere, and I was like,
hot black guy.
a hot black guy, and I was like, oh well, I don't know who you are, random person just called me. And try to send him one of my hot black friends, and then all of nowhere they just didn't do it. And I was like, yeah, I kind of expected that. That was random.
Interesting.
Well, damn.
Interesting.
I said I was gonna go in as my sister.
Yeah.
I was gonna go in as my sister, and then they're like, "What's your sad story?" And I talked about 45-minute video. And the thing is, I can't go. The thing is, that's too sad because like the whole awkward interview is like guys like, I'm so sorry. We'll be in touch.
Like,
never hear from them again.
Like, you need to like at this point make some shit up. Like, you need to be like, my daddy hate gays.
Yeah,
like, you need to like say some shit like that.
They always want like your dad hates you. My dad loves me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, can he lie for $150,000 potentially?
No, my dad doesn't give a fuck. My dad doesn't care about my dad. Literally does not give a fuck. My parents will fully be like, "When are you gonna get a job?" I'm like, "I own a business and I've been on several reality shows."
They said, "Okay, but answer the question."
Yeah, like where's your, they're like, "Okay, but benefits?" Question mark. And I'm like, "I pay for them?" Question mark. Or what do you want? I can afford it myself. Hello. They didn't understand that YouTube was a job until like, because I go home and my mom will be doing her work calls. My dad just retired, so he wants to watch his TV. And I'm like, guys, I need to work too, so I need to film a video. Oh my, like why? You can't just do it. I'm like, because it's an $8,000 brand deal, bitch. And he was like, oh, I'm like, do you not want me to make money? Oh, I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, I make more money than any of you did at my age. Get out of my fucking way. Mad.
T.
They just don't understand.
They just don't understand.
They just don't understand.
Okay, you were also on the newest season of The Floor is Lava, correct?
Yes.
Explain how hard that shit is.
How is explain the room first?
Okay.
I've seen the first season. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do they do this?
They turned this shit into like a basement room or whatever. There's like a poker table and like a foosball thing and like a Dance Dance Revolution shit.
Is it
like,
always
over
different?
the corner? They change it, I think, every couple of episodes or every set of episodes or some shit like that.
Okay. Yeah, because do they bulk film if you? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes.
So is it a studio room or is it just like some random like
It's a
basement.
big
warehouse
ass,
they found?
It's like a warehouse. It's like on the
warehouse?
studio set. But It's like a
Okay.
big ass fucking warehouse.
Where do they film? What studio set?
Downtown somewhere.
Oh.
I just get in the car,
There's
bitch.
a lot.
I just
know
get
what
looking-
city we're in.
I don't know.
I'm in the car and I just get in it, bitch. Like,
I don't know where the Netflix lots are. I don't know.
They're all over the place, girl. They own the city
I
now.
don't fucking know. But it's really fucking hard. Just know that. And if you're short, it's not happening for you.
Did you die?
Yes, thank God they didn't televise it though. So
Is the quote unquote lava? Is it like deep or is it just like shallow? And you're supposed to like fake
it's
falling in.
about 5 feet deep.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's deeper than I thought.
Imagine
it hot?
it is not hot, but imagine being a mosquito and someone just like squirts honey on top of you. That's what it's like.
Oh,
when you
Oh,
fall
so
in.
it's like thick.
It's very thick.
Yeah, so was semen.
Wow.
We're used to
You're stupid. It's very thick. Like I fell in and then I came out and I went to gasp. Like when you come up out of water and you gasp and you're like, oh my God, air. There was no air. So I came up out that bitch like, they had to rescue my ass. They sent a bitch in to come and get my ass about the fucking lava.
that. Did anyone on your team finish?
Bitch, we are the fastest losing team in Floor is Lava history. We
to
were
watch that
not up
episode.
on that
I
bitch
need to
longer than
watch
3
that
minutes.
episode.
Is it on? Is it on yet?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
watch it?
it just premiered. It just premiered on Friday.
Yes.
Really? Was it like season 3?
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2, bitch.
Yeah, it just happened.
You're good on season 2s. You stay season 2s.
I know that's right. Period.
Would you do it again?
I would absolutely do it again.
If you,
I want to do it. I want to do that show. Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Floor is lava.
You want to do this? He's got Savannah.
Y'all are fucking stupid.
He's got Savannah. Well, me and Mac together, we don't stand a chance. It would just be us going around like,
It's teams of 3, 4?
Three.
3.
And they make you talk through the whole entire
who'd be
thing.
our third?
Aris, she would never do it.
Yes!
She would never do
Oh
it.
my
She
God,
would never.
yes!
No, Reese would never do it.
She would just
Why?
stand there and we had to do it for her.
Y'all can pick her up and just...
No, Aris would never do that. Aris doesn't do challenges. She goes, honey, I have nails. No. That's
But
why
it would be so entertaining.
people tell her to do the challenge and she goes, are you crazy? Did you guys not see me bitch about going on a hike?
Me.
Me and Aris
Me.
were two people going, I fucking hate hiking. And they're like, challenge. Ah! Would you ever do the challenge?
I would never do the challenge.
Thank God.
The only reason why is because I just don't want to hurt myself, and I don't believe that they have the resources necessary to secure my placement on the cast.
Yeah, resources or money. Thing is, they wouldn't pay me enough. I'll be honest about it. I was like, how much? Okay, well, I'm projected to make this much. Are you gonna match it or pay me more? Oh no, bye. I don't give a fuck. But it's the challenge. I don't give a fuck.
For me, the challenge present day doesn't mean the same thing to me as it meant to me when I was 16.
Yeah, I was like,
When I was 16
no
and they
one's
were like, getting flung over a lake and like, CT was like still headbutting bitches, like that's when I cared about it. But now I don't want Wes to pimp slap me. I don't want Johnny Bananas to snap my neck. I would rather just like meet them in a bar.
I mean, I want them to do that to me, but more in a sexual way.
Okay.
Not them.
I would let them. I would
Not
let CT.
them.
I bet you CT's got a good dick. I bet she's got a good dick. I'll say it right now.
Who?
CT. I don't know.
I don't know. These
I
people.
don't think.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's a nice man. I don't want to touch his penis.
But I will say it looks like a terrible time. Does it not?
An
looks like
an
not fun.
angry time.
An angry time. You know what? You know what we would be great on?
What?
I Love Money, bitch.
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 If Netflix ever came out with their version of I Love Money, bitch, they won't be calling me. I'll be calling.
What is
them.
I Love Money?
What?
He's young.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't watch that much reality TV. I didn't watch everything.
But you know, like I Love New York and Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
They had like a challenge. The VH1 challenge.
yes.
And
They
it's
had
all-
like they put all the contestants.
Yes.
That's
but,
messy.
But hang
Yes,
on. But
bitch.
then
We gotta watch.
the winner of the third season was a murderer.
What?
And so they canceled it. They can't. That's why the Of Love universe doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
because
my God.
Well, Megan Wants a Millionaire,
someone on
too.
Megan Wants a Millionaire became a murderer, and he was the winner of I Love Money 3, which is why
Really?
it never aired.
I never saw I Love Money 3.
because it never aired.
never aired. Oh,
he killed somebody.
Shit.
Yeah. That's what killed the entire Of Love universe. They stopped making the shows after that.
Megan Wants a Millionaire, I don't think aired either.
It didn't finish. It only aired the first 3 episodes.
Oh my!
Because then the news happened.
T.
Yes.
I could not stand Megan.
Why?
Her and that little fucking dog.
Yes.
No, bitch, no.
First official, she was like our first housewife. She wanted to.
She kind of was.
Yeah,
Always
like,
in a
you know.
bikini. The bitch was never seen not in a bikini and not with her little
And
dog.
she was like fun and mean.
Oh my God.
She
She was originally from
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the girl with the dog. And I've seen it. Yeah.
the only ones that are notable, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong. Rock of Love, Daisy of Love, I Love New York,
Yes.
Flavor of Love,
Yes.
then Charm School.
Yeah. I would put Charm School before Daisy of Love.
I would put Charm School before Daisy of Love as well.
Yes.
And then I Love Money.
Yeah.
I will also say that Ray J one was also pretty dope.
What about Double Shot at Love with Tila Tequila?
We don't know her. She's a
She
racist
was
Nazi.
on MTV, and
She's
she
literally
also,
a Nazi.
She was like VH1, right?
She was MTV, but also canceled herself.
Yeah.
And let me say something. If there's any bisexual icon who deserves a show where they get
Here we
10 guys
go.
and 10 girls,
Here
the
we
fuck.
go.
I wasn't going to say me. I'm sure whoever they pick would be a nice person.
You know what would be
Mike
really,
wants a dating show. Ladies
You
and
know what would be
No more
really
dating shows for
funny?
me.
I would love to see you tortured in a situation like The Ultimatum on Netflix, where these couples go in.
Marry
and they-
me now, or like we
Oh, no.
don't
They
ever
literally
talk again,
like
right?
they're literally
Isn't
like
that
we
it?
have issues. We're gonna work it out, and then they like Netflix makes them switch couples
Stupid.
with someone else.
You would never get
And
me
then
on
they
there.
go through a trial marriage for like 2 weeks or
Bitch,
3 weeks, and
give
then they
me-
swap, and then you go
No.
back with your original partner for 3 weeks.
Bitch, give me
And
an
then at the
ultimatum.
end, they decide whether they want someone new or the original partner.
Here, true or false? In my opinion, if you're in a relationship and they give you an ultimatum, leave. If someone gives you an ultimatum in a relationship to either be committed to them or not, then you need to leave. And also, it's your wake-up call, because if you are not committed to that person, then bitch, guess what? You have your answer. If someone doesn't want to be with you, don't give them an ultimatum. They don't want to be with you. You have your answer. If you don't want to deal with it, leave. What do you mean ultimatum? Get the fuck out of my way. Tell me what to do. I'm an air sign.
Maybe what if the ultimatum is like just letting the person know, if you're not committed to me, then I'm going to pursue other options.
Okay, but if you're telling somebody, if you're not committed to me, that means you don't know if they are. And if it's that late in a relationship where you want commitment and you don't know if that person is committed to you, then guess what, bitch? That is your answer.
For clarity, the majority of these people on the ultimatum are very early 20s.
Oh.
Okay, everyone has the same reaction. I'm so glad. Okay, they're all like early 20s
shut
on
the
the
fuck
ultimatum.
up, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like, stop crying.
They're lovely people. I'm sure I've met some of them. But
like, okay, Romeo and Juliet. Like, okay,
it's
come on.
You know, you're 22, 23, talking about ultimatum. Okay, all right.
Didn't you do some kind of game show on the challenge too? Not the challenge, the Netflix kind of had a game show.
I
version.
did the Netflix reality games, which was like a filmed reality something, but it was a promo for the Netflix casting website.
But was it fun?
It was fun because there were cameramen moving around me this time. And so I was able to like pose for them and stuff. Like, oh my God, I see you, cameraman. Yes.
Me 24/7.
It was like a cool experience. I had never like done anything like that, where it was like all the Netflix people in like one arena and we all were like hanging out. It was like one of the first times we ever did something like that.
But Netflix, I feel like they do that a lot. Or I think MTV did something for like a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, they did like a romance show or something like that. Like a romance something. I think Joey was on it.
Joey was on it, and so was Harry.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because you're a Harry supporter. You like Harry.
I can confirm that Harry Jowsey has only been nice to me.
Okay.
And he said I had a fat ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You meet a lot of people in this sphere, because I feel like Netflix people get along really well.
Or so we think, or so Netflix wants us to think.
No,
that.
bitch, I saw them at their rap party. They all fly in to hang out with each other, like MTV people.
Yeah, we fly in to hang out with each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Literally in the circle, like I literally flew to Texas to hang out with just one of the cast members, and it was the first time we ever hung out. And I was just like, well, I'm flying. He was like, yeah, come to my house. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, you're all like very, for the most part, pretty friendly with one another. Like everyone from Netflix I've met, whether it's like Bryce or anyone from like, I've met some people from Love is Blind, everyone you've introduced me from the circle, they're all so fucking nice and sweet. Yeah. And I think MTV people are not like that, because we literally get cast because we're
trashy.
terrible.
Y'all are ratchet.
Yeah.
Hi.
Not all of y'all, but some of y'all are ratchet.
Yeah. And for no paycheck. Like,
And that's the thing. We're like paid and happy. That's why we all get along. No shade.
We're like,
no shade.
The meanest, nastiest people on MTV are the people getting paid the least, and that's what I can't stand for. Like, I'll be a messy bitch, but you know I'm getting a paycheck. There were people on X on the Beach doing a lot for $500.
That is
Flat.
something that they need to work out with their management.
No, their life.
Not their life fucked
You
up.
you think I'm gonna fly anywhere for $500?
$500?
No.
To act a fool? To act a donkey?
Not a donkey.
A fucking donkey, bitch.
Who's the favorite person you met through these past few years of being part of the sphere? Who's the favorite person you met?
Favorite person I've met is probably you know what? I'll say my chaperone. I had a chaperone when I did the circle.
Okay.
And he was cool as fuck, and he's like my real friend. He just lives real fucking far. His name's Gareth.
Really?
Yeah. And I'd like never listened to Kylie Minogue before, like Steps or like any of the other like UK shit before. And my thing is music.
Yes.
So like before I went to the circle, we like hung out and like got shit faced and like listened to Kylie Minogue. And it was actually when I was hungover that they called me to do the circle. So I was like, wow, can't wait. You guys love that. And then I hung up and threw up everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, as I was hungover. The first like 2 episodes of the circle, like I'm like awfully hungover. That's why I knew I was going home the first time, because I wasn't giving them anything. I was just, if you watch it, I'm literally just sitting there on the couch.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it until Savannah got blocked, and then she was like, bitch, wake up, you're on fucking TV.
You give good
And then I did.
You give good one-liners though.
Thank you.
You had some good.
Yeah, you
liners
had good
on that
one-liners.
show.
Yeah.
Me and Mac would point that out. I'm like, look at this bitch.
Thank
And you're a
you.
natural in front of that. I have to give you your roses.
Thank you. I try. I waited for that moment.
Yeah.
So, bitch, we were gonna run with it.
I'll agree with you on chaperone. I gotta say, when I was in that lockdown, when I was the alternate, I had this girl from the Netherlands named Fiona.
Come on, Fifi.
Barely spoke English. Adorable. She looked like Lindsay Lohan before the drugs.
Oh, okay.
So she was gorgeous, and she was literally assigned to me to like keep me company. Like once I was the only person in there, I was allowed to wander the hotel. Mm-hmm. I couldn't leave the hotel because of COVID restrictions. Not saying whether or not I listen to that rule. Because like I said, good luck.
Let's talk about how I'm the only asshole that listened to the COVID restrictions while I was doing the circle. Everyone else was like out and about and going to the club.
Okay, but in my defense, when I was the only alternate, they moved me to a hotel room. I had a pool in my room, beachfront property next to all the bars. And they were delivering champagne whenever I called it. Mm-mm. If you didn't think I had pool parties, bitch. Pool parties.
You are stupid.
I was in Spain on a vacation, and then they would come in the morning being like, "Oh, how have you been? Has it been rough?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of getting to me. Like I'm getting a little stir crazy. Give me my COVID test."
Meanwhile, my ass is like laying on a sofa couch, like watching Married to Medicine. Like, wow, I hope I get to be on TV. I hope they choose me to be on The Circle, bitch. Let me watch the UK seasons one more time to get ready. Literally eating fucking Doritos, bitch.
On X on the Beach, we couldn't do that. I tried to find anything about the US one. It was only the UK. And X on the Beach is much better in the UK.
Is it? A lot of UK shows are better than their American counterparts.
I think UK reality TV is... I really do. They got it locked down. Because you want to talk about trashy in the best way.
The best way. Yes.
I mean that as a compliment. I really, really do. But who's the worst person you ever met?
The worst person I've ever met is someone that I'm sure if you've seen my history on television, you can probably figure out who that is. They are not a fan of mine. The feeling is mutual. But best of luck to them in their career.
Ooh, okay, politics.
Yes. Oh, yes.
How do you think Mac, do you think you would make any enemies on reality TV?
I hope not. I mean, if I did, it would mostly be their energy attacking me, and I'd be like, "Why are you so mad?"
I think people would be upset if someone got upset with you on TV. Like, I think people would be like,
"I feel like the circle he could do, but like a confrontational show, Matt couldn't. I don't think
Big Brother. No,
Big Brother.
If I did Big Brother, I'll get annoyed by everybody in 2 weeks and be like, "Let's send me home." I'll Trisha Paytas myself out of Big Brother.
No,
but I would leave.
You would say send me home, and they would carry you to the end, and then you would wind up winning. Like, you know what I mean? Because you would probably be nice the entire way still, regardless.
Yes, I'll hate everyone, but I'll be nice. I'll be so nice to everyone's faces that in the
and pull out the fucking
win. Bitches. I want to fucking crush these.
I think 2 weeks in,
all out of this fucking house.
I think 2 weeks in, you might lose it though, because I know you like to be treated a certain way. So if people in the house are pushing your buttons,
what do you mean?
A certain way.
People in the house are gonna be pushing your buttons. You can't leave. Production's treating you like shit. And the pay probably, I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not, depending on. So I could see Mac, you have to, what's that thing? You shut down a whole internet competition we were part of because you didn't like the way they were editing it. Mac threw a whole fucking hissy fit and got the whole thing
Not the hissy.
Hissy fit, bitch. What was it
called? It wasn't even that good in the first place. Yeah, Creator Clash. We were like 5 weeks in and they only posted 1 episode.
I eliminated myself.
I eliminated myself too.
Yeah, they're like, Mike, you or Blake. I'm like, I'm eliminating myself. I was
You bend the crown. I'm going home.
Yeah, I did. I bend the crown.
R.I.P. Creator Clash.
Creator Clash was great. That's how I met Mac.
Yeah, that's how we met.
That's how I met Mac. I met Blake. I met Anthony. I met a few people. I don't think anybody that's really making content anymore other than them. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Do you know Blake? Have you ever met Blake?
I met Blake the night I met you. That one time.
Yes, at Playlist. Have you ever met Blake?
No, never met in person.
Oh. I try to keep up with his content, but he's always talking about his dick.
He's always talking about his dick.
Always talking about it's just coming.
Is it a big dick?
Well, you know what? No, it's
is it a nice dick?
I mean, honestly, I think his channel actually got demonetized, and now he just puts like the videos on OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. Which I'm like, okay.
Well, he's getting paid.
Yes, I mean, you got to figure it out because YouTube ain't trustworthy at all.
That's scary.
It is scary. So I have one final question for you.
All right,
then if we have time, do we have time to read a hookup time story?
No, it's been like what, 45 minutes? I mean, you could.
We could say how long
you want to go.
We'll see. We'll process.
We'll process.
We'll take a quick break after this and figure it out. Okay. How's that? Okay. You have one piece of advice for anybody who wants to do what you're doing now. Mm-hmm. Other than living in LA, we talked about that. So a piece of advice to send off on the kids. What would be your advice in order to do something like you are doing?
Like reality TV?
Reality TV or just working in entertainment in general?
I would say when it comes to working in entertainment, you have to understand your best assets and put that shit in the forefront so that people will never see your weaknesses.
OnlyFans.
Yes. If your asset is your big dick, bitch, get that coin until you have the ticket to get to LA.
Give it all.
And with reality, mine is if your skin is not thick, stay your ass the fuck home.
Period.
Because if you can't handle a fucking Facebook group saying, does anyone else hate Courtney? And it has 300 comments underneath of all the fucking moms that hate you in the world expressing their anger, then maybe your ass shouldn't be on reality TV. It's really not that cute every day.
Honestly, I should get on reality TV just for that reason alone. Because you know the amount of content I will make off of that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Me. That's just,
reaction to hate comments
years
is it.
of content again. I'll be revived.
Yes. Not revived, bitch. Bitch, I didn't get out the fucking bed that day. Bitch, fuck it.
Do you
Mask off, bitch.
Do you ever respond to the hate comments? I want your opinion first.
I used to, like with the Facebook group, it's just like, it's always like different. Like Reddit, depending on the post, they hate me. Usually if I'm linked up with Savannah, they hate me automatically. Facebook, they hate me, but I have some cuties in there that will always be defending me. But Twitter is where, depending, some pockets, they like me. I would say if anywhere I would respond Facebook, but not really anymore because I'm that girl.
I never check Facebook. Twitter is the only platform where people don't like me, but it's people that don't know me. So if you know me just from the edit and the show, I can understand. But I will say, like, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they're still my girls.
Yeah, they like me on TikTok.
They don't give a shit.
Now they do. When the show was airing, bitch, you know, someone hated me and made a TikTok about me and then was smiling in my motherfucking face at one of these, like, Big Brother rap parties.
You better call them out on it.
I didn't have to. I didn't have to. I think that once I explained the show to them, they felt stupid, and I could read it in their energy.
Oh, of course. People are a lot more tough behind a camera. Or not behind a camera, behind a phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I remember I did fight with this one kid. I think on episode 1 or 2. I was like in a mood. I don't know why. It was like I was probably drunk and I was ready. I had time. Nothing is worse than someone who has time. And I had time.
You had time.
And I was fighting back, and then the person was just like, I saw their bio and it said that they were 17, and then I just stopped. Because it was like, I'm like, you're 17. You know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna fight with a 17-year-old. Let me just log off.
Not worth it.
I didn't know that they were 17. I'm like, I'm not fighting with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, no.
So I didn't logged off, and I feel like the best thing to do is to not respond to any kind of hate, unless you're making a video about it where it's paying a check.
Period.
Oh my God! Before we leave, Jesus Christ, talking about reality TV, guys, we have a Patreon. I didn't forget. Max, shut up. We have a Patreon where we react to reality TV. We haven't done it in 2 weeks because Mac has been gone.
I have not been. Oh yes, I have. I was gone.
We also sometimes promote it. Sometimes meaning some of us.
Okay, I started.
When?
Okay,
Show me the tweet. I send you the tweets.
And I tweet them now.
When?
All the time now. Every time you send it to me, I tweet it.
Pull it up.
Not pull it up.
Not right now.
Why?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
When's the last one you sent me?
We want to see the receipts.
I want to see the receipts.
Let's pull up the receipts. Let's pull up the receipts. Episode 2. I've been tweeting them.
You did!
I tweet them, girl.
Oh my God! Now that it's not about my show, we tweet it.
You're forgetting that my fan base is a bunch of people that like don't spend money.
What do you mean? No.
Are you kidding me? I had a full ass merch shop that shut down.
Your doll sold out.
My what?
Your doll.
Oh yeah, my doll sold out.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
But that's also like it was a limited supply.
Yeah, my 2.5 million subscribers don't spend money. Oh my God!
They spend money when it's like something they want. Okay, it was a mini me. They want.
So our Patreons, that's something they want. Tell me why you're hating.
They don't like you.
Ooh. Get his ass. Get him again.
I think we've already established that. How many times have we collabed and like nothing transfers over to you, Mike? I think it's very apparent.
End the podcast. End it.
You can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That is ZOOM. ZOOM. Where can we find you, Mike?
Anywhere if you go fuck yourself.
Where can people find you, Courtney?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Wait, no. You can find me at TikTok. You can find me on TikTok and Twitter at Court Revolution and on Instagram at Courtney Revolution.
What's our TikTok password?
Bitch.
I forgot.
Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all need to pay y'all fucking
Welcome to
bills.
Messy. We need to pay our bills. Literally.
This is literally called Messy.
I can see why.
This was a plan because we knew us.
Yes.
But it was beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Cute. It's a fun time.
It's a surprise. It's like, when you have a baby by accident, you didn't want it, but it's like, I like it.
We're like the Kinder egg of podcasts.
The magic of messy.
It's like, there's no success being looked at after this. This is honestly our weekly like catch up to make sure we interact with each other. But it also causes us to not talk because there's like things when I want to call him and tell him about it. I'm like, I can't. I gotta wait.
You gotta wait for the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll literally interject our conversations and be like, save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod. Do you and Savannah do that?
Me and Felicia do that for our podcast. Yeah. We'd be like, wait, just save it. We'll just save it.
No.
Just save it. Because then I'll tell her everything.
But you can find this podcast anywhere you search MessyPod, MESSYPOD on Twitter, on Instagram. You can also follow us. You can email us at messypod@gmail.com. Your hookup times, what the fucks, your gay agendas, your keeper or creepers. We haven't done keeper or creeper in the longest time. That's what we haven't done in the longest time.
We haven't got many creepers.
True. I think people forgot about that one.
Oh, we got keeper creepers.
Keeper or creeper, and also what the fuck Florida. People still send me that, but I'm like mad at Florida.
It's a lot of meth. It's always meth.
Always meth.
It's always meth.
It's always
not
meth.
The meth.
It's meth and alligators.
And as somebody who's done meth, it's not the best.
What's that like, Mike?
What is that like? What is the feeling of meth?
Give us the meth chronicles. Why do people love it so much?
I did meth on accident. It's on accident. Well, there's 2 times actually.
Well,
both on
bitch.
accident. One is dark and scary, and I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
The other one was, I don't want to talk about that either.
Oh, well.
Oh God.
Well.
Oh God. Hold on.
That got dark and fast.
Everything's getting dark. Everything's getting
Yo,
weird.
shut this shit down.
We gotta go.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
You have been douched.
No, I want Courtney to say it.
Oh, say it.
What am I saying?
Just look at the camera and go, and you have been douched.
And you have been douched.
That was terrible.
Bye. Bitch, what the fuck?
Bye.